Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where today we're going to get started on our G4 key quests. Now, it's worth noting that between episodes I have done most of the non-key quests here in G4 that we have available right now. There are more Valstrax quests that I still need to do, but other than that I've done all the currently available non-key G4 quests. But there will be 2 more key quests added, so let's see, what do we want to fight right now? I think I want to fight Tigrex. I like Tigrex. Tigrex is fun. I have no idea why they decided it deserved to be G4 instead of G3 or even G2, really. But, hey, it's not up to me. I guess its high damage output keeps it out of G2, but I really don't understand why it's G4 instead of G3. It doesn't have any special status ailments or anything it can cause. It's just Tigrex. Alright, so if I am not mistaken, it's going to start right down here. Hey, look, I'm not mistaken. Hey, buddy, have some paint. It's all yours. This is not a small Tigrex. All right, buddy. How about you let me get some valor? Ow. Honestly, I feel like Gen Ultimate has, in general, better monster tier placement than the original Gen did. Like, Generations, for whatever reason, they put quests to hunt Devil Joe and Rajang in the second highest tier of high rank instead of in the highest. And like, at least Gen U doesn't do that in G rank. Because like, there's no way that I would say that Rajang is easier than Brachydios, for example. Because Brachydios, he was still in that top tier of high rank. And I mean, yeah, sure, I'd be willing to say that Brachydios probably deserves his placement, simply because Blast is a very nasty status, and Brachy puts it on with basically everything. Not to mention his attacks being as explosive as they are generally means that there's 2 components that need to be dodged if you're to avoid all damage. So like, Brachy, yeah, he deserves his placement, but they really need to be careful about where they put Rajang and Joe. Like, Joe mainly just because he does lots and lots of damage and is very big and has lots of health. But Rajang does lots and lots of damage and is very fast and is just generally a jerk, especially to newer players. I mean, I can keep on turning around and parrying all day long, buddy. Ow. Okay. Maybe not all day. Okay. I need help. And like, sure, Tigrex does high damage, but he's such a straightforward monster. I really don't feel like he belongs in the same tier as Brachy or Rajang. Even Seregios gets put in the top tier spots when... Like, I can see why they did it, because Bleed is a fairly nasty status, and he's more able to cause it than any other monster. But, like, Seregios is also a fairly low damage monster. Like, if not for the bleeds, Seregios would have a lot of trouble actually confirming kills. Because, yeah, he's a combo monster. He doesn't just smack things and then they die. And if you manage to dodge after the initial hit so you don't take the little extra cut that causes the bleed, then, well, you're not really taking the damage. And considering most of his attacks will flinch you in some way and give you time to actually perform that dodge, like, there's not too much danger in fighting Seregios relative to other monsters. But needing to deal with the bleed is certainly something, and I can see why they would use that as an excuse to put Seregios in the top tier. But if someone can tell me some reason other than just, oh, he does lots of damage, that Tigrex belongs in this tier, I'm all ears. Nice heal from the cat. Dang it. Need to be a bit quicker on the button press. Aha. Ow. Agnactor is another monster I'm not really sure why they decided belongs in these top tiers. Because, like, in Gen U, they added Gravios, and I don't feel like Gravios is any easier than Agnactor. I mean, sure, Agnactor has the hot and cold mechanic, but, like, it doesn't really make him harder to fight. Gravios just has really tough shells, so, like, he's also got lasers. He's got the fire poops following the lasers, and if you can only hit his legs, you're not going to be doing that much damage. So it's really similar to Agnactor. And yet Agnactor is the one that they've decided belongs in the top tier, where Gravios is a tier earlier? I don't get it. It's weird. I'll take another hit, or a shock trap. Another trap is the thing that I will take. So that left claw is the only break we have left. They also put Duramboros in this top tier, which, again, citing Gravios, it's another big monster with lots of health. I guess Duramboros does do a lot of damage, and it fights in a way that's different from other Brute Wyverns, like completely different, but then again, that's true of like all Brute Wyverns. There's not a lot of overlap in Brute Wyvern fighting styles. But, I mean, I guess it's unique enough that maybe they considered it worth putting in that top tier. I still don't quite understand it, though. Like, if you put Duramboros next to Deviljho and ask me to tell you which one of those is the more dangerous monster, I'm not going to say Duramboros. And yet they put them both in the same tier in this game. I don't understand. Maybe they were doing it because of how they balanced the weapons. That could be it. Because Tigrex weapons do have very high raw. Duramboros weapons tend to be pretty high raw as well. Oh, I should have brought some meats for this Tigrex. So yeah, maybe... And Agnactor weapons tend to be pretty good fire weapons too. So maybe it is the weapon balance that made them determine that these monsters belonged in the top tier with the other stuff. Dang it. Ran out of valor. I need to not do that. No valor means no fun. Tigrex, can you just give me a moment here? I need to drink a potion. There we go. Now I need to get myself just a smidge of valor. Not a big enough smidge, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and unhinge our spirit. Whoop. Should not have put my weapon away there. I am safer with my weapon out. In most circumstances. It's just how Valor mode works. Uh-oh. Maybe that right there is the reason they decided Tigrex should be so high up. If you use your panic dive to evade his attacks, he can just come right back before you can do anything. That could be the reason. There's any number of reasons they could have used. I don't have to agree with all of them. Okay, I wasn't trying to do a Valor dodge there. I was trying to do my actual Valor generation. Unfortunately, it doesn't have to be an attack that can flinch you in order to make you Valor dodge. Cut that roar right in half. Way to miss. Way to miss again. Way to miss again. I also should have brought flashes. Flashes really help against Tigrex. They make him behave when he's angry. Instead of just running all over everywhere like he usually does. I was really hoping for a flinch there. I don't know why I was expecting one, though. Safer to not expect them. Away he goes, and the paint wore off, so we gotta actually pay attention to the shadow. Going that way, huh? We can go that way. Actually, before we go, let's sharpen up. There we go. That way we won't have to worry about dropping to blue. Because blue is bad. Here, have some paint. Like, in Monster Hunter 4U, didn't they put Tigrex before Gormagala? I'm pretty sure they did, because, like, there was the frenzied Tigrex that you had to deal with, right? And yet, in this game, Tigrex is the tier after Gormagala. What? Also, we're going on an adventure. Oh, hey, we got a flinch. Ow. Buddy, you kind of went the wrong way at the end there. Well, we have been sucking down our potions. Back south, huh? We can go south. Ah, someone's hunting. And it's me! So in this case, I'm a monster hunter hunting a hunting monster. A monster hunter hunting a monster hunting monster. Yeah, that's true. Because Slagtoths are monsters. And Tigrex is a monster. So yes, I am a monster hunter hunting a monster hunting monster. Yeah, go ahead, knock yourself down. Ow. Good thing we still had that invulnerability to actually use that parry instead of just taking the hit. And there's the limp. I think I'll go ahead and capture this Tigrex. Why the heck not? Makes the quest end faster. It's certainly not like I'm never going to fight a high-ranked Tigrex again. Oh, that's right. He's been in 2 shock traps already. He's not going to stay in there long enough. Yep. That's fine. Since he's hopping back and roaring, we have time to use this pit. There we go. Yeah, I do like Tigrex. Even if Capcom has weird ideas about where he fits in. And let's just grab all this stuff. Actually needed a bunch of Tigrex hard fangs, so we got lucky there. Got plenty. So I could end this episode right here, but I don't want to. So we are gonna do another key quest. Which one do we want? Huh. None of them are super pleasant, but let's do Diablos. The other one that's got a devil name. Diablos. Though, really, it's not exactly a devil name, considering there's Monoblos, so it's really Diablos, or Diablos, because there's 2 horns instead of 1 horn. So, yeah, it's not about Diablo. It's just a coincidence. Okay, so we started here, which means if we go this way, I think it'll be fewer load screens to get to the Blos. Yeah, it should just be 2 load screens from there. Going this way. Going the other way, it would be a minimum of 3. Though admittedly, going this way, we do have to spend more time in the cold area. Not that that's a huge deal. Hey, look, it's Blos. It's not a small Blos either. Wonder if we'll get both horns on this one. That wind effect doesn't help. But that Sonic actually working does. Yeah, I was in time. I seriously love that that works. It's just an extra knockdown for no real cost. An extra knockdown and the Blos attacking blindly for a little while instead of focusing on anyone. Alright, let's work some more on those horns. Apparently not much more though. And let's get ready to dodge or just run. Running works. Okay, wasn't facing the right direction to parry the taunt. Okay, how did my parry not work there? Pretty sure I was facing the right way, and I definitely couldn't have timed it more closely. I guess it's because maybe part of the Blos was already past me, so the source of the damage wasn't directly in front of me. That's probably it. It is picky about whether the thing that's hurting me is in front or not for whether I'm allowed to parry. I would love to ride this thing, but it wants no such thing to happen, clearly. Because it is making no attempt to hang out next to the ride platform. Ooh, someone's out of rage. And I'm out of valor, which isn't great. Ooh, someone's getting Sonicked, and it ain't me. didn't get that one in time. I was thinking that there would be a wind effect when it popped out of the sand. I don't know why I was thinking that, but that's the reason I just sat there in my Valor stance. There we go. And Blos is enraged, so Sonics won't work, so I don't know why I went and selected them. Really? The foot also knocks you down? You learn something new every day. Let's just sit here in Valor stance for a little while. There we go. Certainly the safest option. And let's go ahead and use this, and then get wrecked, because it actually takes a little while to be able to enter Valor stance from that. Yeah, go ahead and do that attack. It's a nice long animation. There we go. Oh, you're leaving. Too bad. We were going to have such fun times together. Seriously, parrying monsters that are just charging straight at you feels so good. Ooh, someone's tired. And nailed a Vespoid as well. Good, they deserve it. And there's that. Blinded the Vespoid as well. Good, they deserve it. And there goes horn number 1. And there goes Diablos into rage. So much for it being tired. And it's leaving. Shame that shock trap didn't end up being any use. And we're out of Valor and out of Unhinged Spirit. Both of which make me sad. Ah, getting yourself some cacti even though you're enraged rather than tired, I see. Well, now's as good a time as any to hit this tail. Sounds like we broke the back. Yep, looks like it too. I find it interesting that in this game, Diablos can't cause tremors. In, like, basically every other Monster Hunter game, it can. But in this game, nah, if it burrows under you, nothing happens. Yeah, come a little closer to this mounting platform, please. That's not coming closer, that's just yelling. And if we were fighting a Bloodbath Diablos right now, I would have had to fear for my life. Because that thing has a very long roar stun and is very capable of charging at you while you are roar stunned. And there's a mount for us. And the Blos is not currently angry, which is nice. Means the mount will be easier. Though it also means that the Blos will almost certainly be angry upon the mount's completion. But hey, we got us a Sparkly. Yep, there's the anger. That was a good flinch to get. Well, only got hit by like the follow through on the tail part of that second horn sweep. Come on, hurry, faster! If I had had full maximum stamina, then we might have been able to hold it just long enough. But alas, my negligence caused us to take a hit. Ow. If the horn had hit us and not the foot, then we might have parried it successfully. Yeah, I feel like putting my weapon away was the right idea there. And while this sweep is going on... Okay, just a tear. Okay, it's still raging. I thought maybe it wasn't, but I thought wrong. Now it's not raging, but unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna... Oh, I guess we are gonna. We got it in time. And there's another one of those. Just for the extra few hits. Though really it's mostly just replacing the hits that I lost out on by getting the flash ready. But again, the brief moment where the Blos is blind tends to be a nice respite. There's a face flinch, I do believe. There's a Valor dodge off the wind effect from the burrow. It's bizarre that it's a wind effect and not a tremor, but hey, what you gonna do? Alright, a shock trap we can actually maybe use. Provided the Blos doesn't burrow under it, because the Blos burrowing under it will break the shock trap. And this Apsaros is up to no good, I can tell. But hey, I'm fine with it being collateral damage as the Blos rushes headlong into the trap. And Blos is leaving. Don't really need paint though, because it's easy to follow. It's going to the southern desert. So let's have our cool drink right now. Have a sharpen. Get our sonics ready. Oh, hi Glavenus. What brings you here? You deserve a fresh coat of paint and some poop. That's a big Glavenus. Blos is not enraged, but Glavenus is a jerk. Protecting Blos from my sonics. Wow, way to get knocked over by, I guess, running into Glavenus' tail. I mean, that's one way to do it, right? Okay, looks like... Nope, Glavenus is still not leaving. It was turning away, and I figured maybe it was leaving, but no. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Losing out on a bunch of damage potential. For reals though, Glavinus, please leave. As much as I love your theme, I want you out. Ow. Missed with that last dung. Didn't miss with that one. Damn it, Glavinus. You're not helping. You're super not helping. You're ultra not helping. Freaking Blos is leaving before you are. What a jerk. Okay, I feel like I should have painted the Blos because it actually could have gone 2 places to eat from here, but I'm guessing it went this way? Yes, okay, good. Not actually eating, though. That's a surprise. Oh, now Glavinus leaves that area. Glavinus, get the hell out. Ow. Seriously, Glavinus, go. You're not wanted here. As much as I like you, I'm busy with Blos right now. Problem with Glavinus being here is you can't really take his reach lightly. Because Glavinus has definitely got some range on that giant tail and all the fire spits. It'd be really cool if Glavinus actually cut Diablos' tail with that. Oh good, Glavinus is actually leaving. Unfortunately, the Blos is angry, so Sonics won't work. Because this ain't Monster Hunter World, where the Sonics do work. At all times. Forever. We almost ran out of space to run. Well, we did run out of space to run, but thankfully it was just enough to actually avoid the attack. And there goes the horn. Still raging. We just gotta get that tail severed and then we are done breaking things. Still raging. Ow. Not raging anymore. Dang it. Freaking tail. If it had been severed, we would have been fine. No, don't go that way. Why do you have to go that way? That's where Glavinus is. Glavinus, just go. Just go. Just go. I feel like the Glavinus was moving to leave, but then my dung convinced it to stay. Had to answer that slight. Okay, are you leaving now? Please tell me you're leaving. No, you're just going after the cat. Leave. Go. I don't want you here. Please, Glavenus. You've been here longer than the Blows. You're not angry. You're supposedly a lower tier monster. Just go. Okay, he's going. Give me the tail. Kind of sad to be out of flashes, but they're not the important component of the Sonic Flash combo. The Sonic is the real big one. Now, Blows, if you would kindly stop charging. Okay, that's not much better. I need you to keep your tail where I can smack it. Just let me get a few tail hits in. Just a few, it's all I ask. Ow. Freaking rock stopping my forward momentum. Ow. Oh, I'm stunned. Thankfully, we were still invulnerable when the Blows dashed by. Now, if we can get past the Blows here, then we get free heals. I like free heals. Probably should have painted the Blows before coming in here, though, because as is, if the Blows leaves, we will be in the dark. And that's not great. Wait. Sonics are useful. I should take them. Free heals. All right. Now let's get back in there and give the Diablos its due. Okay, good. It's still in here. Go ahead, burrow. Think I'm not ready for that? There we go. No brakes left. Blow's too angry for us to Sonic now. Why do you got a taunt way over there? Why couldn't you do it closer to me? Ow. Wow, nice miss. Says the guy who has definitely not missed any of his attacks this hunt. Come on. Enough with the burrowing. Sure, it's more interesting than when you burrowed in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, but still, it's not a high bar to clear. And Blows is leaving, so we're going to go ahead and carve this tail. And then we'll sharpen up. Kind of wish there was an Apsaros I could bully to just refill my spirit gauge. But oh well, there isn't. Please let Blos be alone in here. Okay, good. And there goes our Valor. Be nice to get a knockdown right around now. But alas, 'twas not to happen. Ooh, hello, Limp. Might as well capture the Blos to make the quest go a little faster. Okay, went out that way. We can go out that way. Ain't hard. It did not go out this way. Or if it did, it went past here. Let's try the other exit. Really should have painted the Blos. Not here either, so it just went past where I thought it would. Okay, you know, I think it actually sleeps in the middle desert. The one with the cacti and the pool. So I'm gonna try going that way. Maybe it did go that way just in one go instead of area by area. Bit of a jerk move if it did. Wait a sec. No, I think it actually sleeps over in that area, but I'm still going to check the middle desert just to be sure. This little oasis. Yeah, no Blos here. All right. Then let's go to where I do believe it sleeps. And if it is asleep, then we'll be able to capture it nice and easily. If it's not asleep, well then I don't understand why it wouldn't be, but whatever. So I believe right in here is where it actually sleeps. Yes, there's the Blos. And now let's use our easy shock. Vespoid! Freaking jerk. At least it didn't actually cause any huge trouble as long as this Blos takes like a step forward. That looks like a step forward to me. Freaking Vespoids. There. Got what it deserved. Woke up the Blos and stopped me from putting my trap down in one go. Alright. Plenty of Diablos things. Including some majestic horns, which we did need for that one turn-in. That was a big Blos, and the Glavenus was bigger still. That's certainly interesting. Alright, so this is just going to be them giving me a ticket for that gold crown I just got. But still, might as well do it. What's that? You have a ticket for me? No way. Alright, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we do another one or maybe two G4 key quests. See you then, friends.